Hey, welcome back to the channel today. More Mr. Robot. This is Season 2, Episode 4, entitled Inish, or In It. Initiate, right? Short for that. Thoughts on the previous episode are on the back half of there. That episode was a doozy. It was also a lengthy episode. This one also lengthy. So I'm kind of expecting good things. The first two episodes were short and went well together. So now we're on the second two episodes, both long, and I hope they both go equally as well together. I have words. I can speak. I haven't opened the caffeine yet. Okay, so it'll happen. Also, I think these are my favorite just because, like, every time I look at it, I want to say Ryan from Reinhardt from Overwatch because of the helmet but it's Rain. It rained, but I always call them Rhines. Does anybody care? Is this a vlog? Hello? So what to expect for this episode? I really don't know. I mean, we had Ray getting closer with Mr. Elliot. With fsociety kind of scared, they are scurrying around between, worried about Leslie's death and Gideon's death. Both murders, I should say, apparent. No. One we know was a murder, and the other one, we're pretty sure it was. But we had Elliot with his pills and fucking overdosing on Adderall to get rid of Mr. Robot, and I cut it out of there, but the FBI lady, De Pereiro, whatever her name is, I cut it out, but she appears to have some sexual frustration or some isolation, and that's what kind of led her to ask that question. When is the end of the world gonna be? Which is what she asked Alexa. I only mention that because I cut it out of the episode, but I feel like it has to be important enough for them to include it in there as to show maybe her motivation or state of mind or status, so there it is. Okay, so I have been rambling entirely too long. We're going to stop that and get into the episode. We need to start that. So here it is. This is Season 2, Episode 4 from Mr. Robot. In it. Initiate. In it. In it. Here we go. The CDs, the music CDs, his hacks. Oh no, it's just gonna be Shayla alive because we're back in time. Fuck you, man.
Well, it's Halloween. Seeing as though that used to be our thing, I thought I'd hit you up.
He knows who she is in this instance?
Darlene, haven't seen you in a long time either. I'd love to hang out. In it one.
In it one.
I wouldn't say that if I wasn't being serious. Clearly what the film is doing is debunking the notion that American society is classless. Meritocracy my ass.
Starship Troopers was the only meritocracy I've ever seen. Citizens versus civilians.
Since when did pretending everything's okay suddenly become the almighty norm?
That sounds like Team America theme almost. Like I could see them singing this song.
People need to know this movie exists.
Want to know an obscure, weird-ass movie? Cannibal Holocaust. Go into the jungles in the 70s and with a camera and just do all sorts of crazy shit. You've been warned.
They decided to lock down my ass instead. In the server room. After a few hours, fell asleep.
Server rooms are loud. The AC is running all the machines, screaming.
All the servers in the room were destroyed. I didn't remember doing it. The judge made me go to therapy for anger management.
Is this the first time Mr. Robot, Christian Slater had manifested his behavior, maybe?
Guess it's official. I'm crazy.
I was hoping he was going to say that. I didn't want to ruin it. I'm just going to ruin it by talking about it.
Angela's trying to hook me up with a job at Allsafe.
Okay.
I wish I remembered him better.
You want to see something?
Wish I remember him better, but I thought he still shit talks on Mom, so is it like, is he gone? Is he not gone?
Shit. Is this...
The Mr. Robot jacket and the mask right there. Oh, this is my server wrecking jacket. I remember now.
Put this on too.
Oh, I never... So anytime it was Christian Slater in the mask in the videos before, in the season 1, it was actually Elliot. Huh. The little neural pathways are lighting up, connecting the dots. Oh. Now he's more like Josh from Until Dawn. No spoilers there.
Maybe I should take the job at All Safe. I could be a Trojan horse.
Yeah, that sounds like Christian Slater talking almost.
I can't tell if you're joking behind that mask.
The uncanniness of not reading the emotion.
Saw the right malware.
You don't know the intent. Ambiguity is unsettling.
It'd be tempting to lay off them afterwards. But that's when you have to go in for more. The public's confidence in them would have to be completely destroyed in order to really finish them off.
Yeah, you're freaking us out, man. Me and Darlene are in the same boat here.
Dude, you're freaking me out.
So was it Elliot's idea, or was it Mr.
Something
Robot's
you've
idea?
actually thought about?
It's gonna be like opera music. Jump scare, I'm ready for it. I was not. Fucking gas mask in the subway? What? 2 of them? Are things just casually and gradually getting more unwind and unhinged and up, you know, up in arms? Look, is someone on an Oculus or a Rift or something? That just says mug me, rob me, beat me, steal me. Just. Were there clues on the crossword puzzle? I don't know.
You said it yourself before we even started. The hard part would be after, not the during or before.
That wasn't me. That was him.
Well, then maybe I need him right now.
Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't know. She fucking...
Alright, I'm gonna show you something in here.
Okay. Like, I knew she was scoping the place, but I thought she was going to be more covert or go into it. She just called all hands, get down there.
Turned out there was a name on each page from the New York office, including me. Common thread among them was that we all interviewed Gideon Goddard. Still don't know what it means.
Whole party was on social media.
Oh, this is the plan, though. Fingerprints, DNA, drinking, people hanging out.
They're hackers. Brazen. They believe in hiding in plain sight.
This is just too stupid.
Found this tucked behind that Mallard murder game over there.
Plan was for them to find the place, but they only found it because of the flyer at the dude's house. So, was he planned to be killed to tip off the flyer to get... No.
They keep asking me questions over and over. They don't stop coming back.
I promise you, you're safe.
Little nervous man whore over there.
I should have just came clean from the jump.
My husband will return soon.
I think you're about to not be alive. Dude, you are a complete fucking loose end right now. Wild. Yeah, look.
Speak.
Ma'am, we're running low on funds. Can't afford to keep this guy quiet.
I'm done with this topic.
I don't know if she's giving him passive permission to go, or if she really doesn't butt New York, or if she really doesn't want him.
My beliefs create my own reality.
Oh, she did sync them.
My beliefs
Wow.
create my own reality.
Not gonna lie. You can use some practice.
You gonna teach me?
No. You are. Take the board. Play yourself. Practice. Who knows, you might beat yourself.
When are we gonna have the Christian Slater, Mr. Rope, or
There's something
Elliot game?
What you say to me stays here.
What if I do tell him everything about what I did? Krista doesn't even know that much.
I mean, when it's your thoughts you're thinking about, but you're the one analyzing.
Personally find the tallest building in the city and swan dive off of it.
Ray has a point. I can't hold this in any longer. It's eating away.
Yeah, trying to analyze itself. You need an outside perspective, something that is not running the program, that's trying to read itself.
If he's creating leverage, it means that he needs something from me.
I don't trust those scam artists at E Corp's risk management division any more than you do, so I can assure you, if there's something suspicious, our attorneys would have
I'm
found
the
it.
thing that's missing. There's something about me in that agreement. That's why they haven't found it.
You win. You can confess to the JFK assassination for all I care. I'll leave, never come back.
You think I want this, Elliot? This futile battle we're in? Two halves at perpetual war. Let's play for it.
Ooh.
Is he the only person you interact with?
Don't worry. You're safe.
I love, he did the slightest, like, almost towards the camera when the voice, that's good.
You want me to tell you that I see my dead father? That I talk to him? That sometimes I lose time? I don't know how to stop it? Fine! Annihilation is always the answer. We destroy parts of ourselves every day. We curate our identity, carve it, distill it.
White Lotus or White Flower, we have right rose. Jesus.
Blow up the whole Western Hemisphere, but you know me, I'm old-fashioned. I always opt for the
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, Price was talking to, yeah, they spoke at the end of the season, right? Or was it White Rose and someone else?
Have you spoken to the administration?
We're not there yet. President isn't desperate enough.
6个月，至少。
这需要更多耐心。
Dominique DePiro. De Pereiro. I damn it. Left.
你挑一个吧。
My left. The darker pair.
如果没有你，我该怎么办？
I mean, it depends if you're trying to match the whole attire or I guess make that part of your body pop more. I don't know how fashion and style works. I don't do. Whoa, these two in a room.
There seems to be a problem with my husband's severance package.
That sounds like an issue for HR.
Yes.
Do any of you work in HR? I want to have a conversation how you live with yourself.
I can't seem to find the person who murdered my wife.
You want my husband. I can understand that. And I would like the money I'm owed. So why don't we help each other then?
Wow. No, she said...
If my husband didn't come home that night of the murder, I'll agree to that if you release the severance package.
That's not enough. That just says he's unaccounted for. That doesn't put him... But she said over and over that she would do crazy shit for him and popped her water and don't leave me. But then she said that she didn't... After he murdered the woman, that he... I can't tell if she's gonna actually sell out her husband or not. I feel like she just wants the money at this point. Nope. Kunai to the throat. Turn around with a throwing knife. You're dead, dude. You shadow me like that. This is definitely creepy. Not to be too much like your boy from The Expanse, but I hate waiting. There's a Telltale Expanse game out now, like choose your own story type game, based around drummer, I think, Kamina, so I might check that out.
Give your phone and walk.
Cisco!
Jesus fucking Christ!
Phone now!
I had to make sure you weren't followed.
He doesn't know about Romero. He's in a fragile state.
I feel like I should be watching the guy in the background that sat at the bar. Especially if these people are being killed. Yeah, look at him. I don't know. Now I'm being paranoid. She's gonna human shield him or something. You trust the sinks in the bathroom of that place?
Our contacts found out that Romero was researched in the FBI when he got killed.
Wait, what is this post-nut conversation?
You gotta understand, Darlene.
Like, we just both came and it's like, yeah, so your dead friend, right?
He had a printout with a roster of FBI agents on something called Operation Berenstain.
Like the Berenstain Bears, like Mandela effect?
You seriously asking that? Do I need to remind you what you did?
They call it the Good Samaritan law.
That was a jarring cut to this diner, I'm not gonna lie.
You staring at this thing, you wanna play?
Nah, it's not for you.
Existence could be beautiful or it could be ugly. But that's on you.
Life is an output. It's not an input. It's not happening to you. You are happening and you affect it.
If you like it, then it's beautiful. If you don't,
that's why blaming the world or blaming society, like it's so appealing, but I know most of problems in my life are a result of my choices. Not that life is happening to me, it's that I am happening to my life.
I have some friends who have a vineyard on the coast.
Can we cut this guy's throat?
They would love you. During the harvest, everyone goes there.
She miss her husband right now? Is that what this is? Season 1, she was so Loctite and fierce, and now in Season 2, we're starting to see her cracks.
I'll give you free trips.
Derek, do you know why I'm with you?
Because Sharon Knowles is dead.
You make $15 an hour. You're never gonna be able to take me to Madrid. But I've had all those things before. And they never make me happy. That's why I love you.
Love? Is she manipulating him? Wait a minute. I mean, duh, that's been the whole relationship, but...
What is it that I picture years from now? Like Leon said, doesn't one need to understand that?
They have him slightly off-center. It's interesting.
Will I finally connect with those I deeply care for?
Is it like how Gideon's party could have been?
I reunite with old friends long gone. See the ones I love find true happiness. Maybe this future includes people I'd never dream of getting close
to.
Even make amends with those I have unfairly wronged.
Oh, he was so rude to that dude when he went to do the hack in the building.
A future that's not so lonely.
Yeah, I don't remember the blonde woman who's...
Future filled with friends and family.
Yeah, some people think like heaven is all your best friends and family, and like even if it's disconnected by years or sides of the world, it's like everyone's there. You'd even be there talking to us.
I would like very much to fight for it.
Wow. I couldn't live in a blissful state like that. It's like they talked about the early iterations of the Matrix were perfect existences where everything was there and people were happy and they couldn't handle it.
Your options dramatically changing with every decision.
Chaos and entropy.
Lifeline. There is no external force at play. There are over 9 million different possible positions after 3 chess moves each. There are over 288 billion different possible positions after 4 moves.
The only way to win is not to play.
I want to be here, Elliot. With you.
Yeah, the picnic table was off-center in the frame. They're doing that on purpose. It's just ever so slightly off. It's noticeable enough to me, but not entirely apparent and obvious.
I want Melissa's job, and it's non-negotiable.
Hello, Fierce One.
Go on.
You want me to convince the class to remove the contingency. And I'm willing to do all of that, because you're going to give me exactly what I want in return.
This is all in your head. Always good to have dreams.
Like, it was very bold of her. I get she's hyped up on the motivation tapes and feeling herself after getting those other 2 guys locked up, but... Fuck. Yeah. That momentum just stopped.
It was in it one. That became our thing, and I am telling you right now, I'm fucking crashing, man, and so are you, and I need your help.
Did you mean what you said?
Well, she needs the other guy.
You wanted him?
Yeah, fuck.
Not me.
You tell him anything and it's suicide. I am pleading with you, Elliot. Just walk away from this now.
I'm here to help you with that computer problem you've been having.
Oh. Are we letting him Slater in, or is Elliot gonna just do it as himself?
In fact, many prophets confess to hearing voices.
Claim.
People like you.
Claim.
What
Not
you have,
confess.
It can be divinity, Elliot. if you let it.
With the color grading and the green and like him being a super hacker, I just kind of got like a Matrix flash for some reason. Like blue pill Neo and then red pill is Christian Slater.
Looks like it's just a simple side migration.
As long as one of us understands.
I got this.
So the guy was talking about Bitcoin wallets, but he couldn't figure out the servers, and so it's like, is Ray trying to get money or something, or info?
My online business is very important to me. I'm like you, I'm a private guy. I prefer discretion and not look where you don't need to. He's got my number and can get in touch with me right away.
I don't think so. I feel like you better be ready to rip out an eyeball or fucking a jugular or get a weapon of opportunity.
I know. This is really scratching that part of my brain again.
Yo, he's jumping on like backlog channels and trying to find information. So he's just like running the site migration while looking at other shit. Romero's body found. There it is. That's what she wasn't telling you.
What do you think?
What exactly are you doing?
I'm hacking the FBI.
From Ray's computer. Great. Alright, let's get to the outro. Season 2, Episode 4, In It 1. Forgot the 1. Elliot friends Ray, hopes he can finally delete Mr. Robot. Dom makes a big discovery. Darlene wonders who is the bigger threat, FBI or Dark Army. Okay. The idea of, you know, is this a part of you or a demon, or, you know, like can you obliterate one half of yourself, or do you just have to live with this duality, this kind of, you know, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, you know, duality. Characters like that, the Incredible Hulk, others, you know, it's kind of hard to coexist. It's kind of a struggle, and that's kind of the core central thing in their character. So I don't know if he can function without, you know, the Mr. Robot Christian Slater side. And it was interesting to see Angela, you know, confront her boss, Mr. Price or Pierce, whatever, and you know, try to big dick and, you know, these are my terms and this is what I want. And, you know, his you know, little rub on the face, go home. But then she kind of left with the last word in, because he kind of seemed like it may have gotten to him, but I still think that he is light years ahead of her as far as experience, and it's just leading her where he wants her to be. I've been enjoying getting more of Joanna and more of her, just more of her thought process and what's going on, because it's definitely layering her character. Like, she's always been fierce and almost enigmatic. I went to say mysterious. Like, no, let's go up a little bit more than mysterious, and just butcher the word. I don't have a good feeling about her boy toy guy. I feel like he's going to be cashed out in the near future. Even though she kind of appealed to him in bed there, they are running low on money, and he's a loose end, and if anyone goes after him for information that could lead back to her or Tyrell, they're not gonna let it happen. See, we had more, we had some White Rose in this episode, we had FBI, we had Cisco, we just, a whole bunch of people came back into the mix in this episode, and it was good to see. And, you know, for being a longer episode, it was decent. You know, it was pretty good paced. I didn't feel like it was drawing on, and everyone that they featured had a little bit of time, and it was appreciated. Okay, so no more rambling from me. That will do it for now. Thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to the next episode. Looks like the rest of them are going to be on the shorter end, but they will be another day. Thanks again for being here, and goodbye.